So it's interesting that we have God making this intricate tabernacle in the Old Testament that then was put into this temple, and the temple was very beautiful too, and everybody felt this need. Solomon and David, they felt this need for it to be huge and gorgeous and ornate. But then you get to the New Testament, especially after AD 70, the temple's gone, it's destroyed, it's leveled. And yet in 1 Peter 2, we see that God is still building a temple. God is not done creating, and that the beauty and ornateness of the tabernacle and the temple in the Old Testament was a shadow of the beauty of that which he's creating in the new temple. And the new temple is more beautiful because it's not made of stone or gold, and it's not filled with perfume and showbread. It's made of people. Like, it's made of Christians, male and female, black and white, all over the world, all the different languages, and they come together, and God says that we are all spiritual stones forming this new temple, and it is so beautiful and so ornate. So God has this ongoing art project throughout all history that the temple and the tabernacle were a shadow of, but now we're seeing their complete fullness. And so God is this beautiful master craftsman using the raw material of human beings to create this new gorgeous temple, which is his church. I think Jesus was a master storyteller. I think that when we look at his teaching, we don't see these pithy exhortations where he's just like, do this, don't do this. Like, he instead builds a world for us to step into. He creates a kingdom for us to see, and he does it with parables. He uses this art form. Parables are an art form, and he uses them as a master. People are still parsing out these parables and trying to figure them out, because that's what you do with the richest of arts. And so Jesus didn't tell us these quick exhortations. Neither did he give us these little fairy tales, that can just be easily seen from beginning to end. He gave us these deep and rich parables. He used a dialectic art form of his day, which was the parable, told in an orative form, probably from the Greek tradition, put the two together and created this amazing art form that people are still marveling over today, these parables of Jesus. And so he was a master orator, a master storyteller, a master teacher, and that's an art form, especially in the Greek culture, that people would use, and that people were employed by to be storytellers and orators. And Jesus proved that he was a master storyteller.